Welcome to Miss Dragon's Menagerie. Everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The only requirement is that you are loving, kind, and respectful to one another. Bad behavior will not be tolerated. Hello, everyone. I didn't broadcast this one out much today. I just scheduled it and had to do fun things like washing the mat that the cat litter box sits on because Snickers completely missed the litter box and shit on the mat. So that's what I think. I might need to find a bigger, wider litter box for good old 18-pounder here. Yeah. She just needs a different box. I got to get on chewy.com and find a different one. But today, after this, I go get my granddaughter. Then she stays the night with Nana Papa. She doesn't say Nana and Papa. It's Nana Papa. So we're all one. So I was going to wait till other people got in here. And don't be surprised if I have to take a phone call from Ohana. So, but anyone have any exciting weekend plans? Well, the one person who was here is now gone. Like I said, I didn't promote this. I didn't put this out there. So we'll see who shows up. Hey, Crossover, how you doing? I was just saying I did not promote this at all. I just scheduled it and I had to do some cleaning around the house and, well, thanks to my cat. And get ready to go pick up my little one after this. My granddaughter. I'm too old to have a little one. No thanks, I'm good there. I did my tour of duty in the 20s when I actually had energy. But I gotta go take her and get some shoes because as it stands right now, she's only got one pair of shoes that fit her anymore. So she can at least have, I don't ruin her good school shoes. Her mom does a really good job with this. Oh, what's it called? Well, basically, it's like a consignment kids clothes section store, and so people bring their stuff in, and then they get credit, they get clothes, and she probably lately hasn't had the time to rotate out and see shoes wise because this kid has more clothes than the child could ever wear. I even send over the clothes that I buy so her mom can go and get some more. There was a store when my boys were little that was like that. It was wonderful. There was even, I still got a fleece jacket. It was homemade, and it was a little set, a jacket with a hat, and I still got the jacket, and it was great. And then all of a sudden they just went out of business, and I really missed it when the boys were growing so fast. But I'm crushing my fingers. You should have seen me yesterday. Get into the car, grab my pop to open it up after my ultrasound. And I didn't realize it had been bounced around and I wore it. Thank God it was diet and not sticky regular pop, or I'd been spending all night cleaning off my leather seats. But yeah, Ohana may call and I'll have to take it to schedule. I have to do a biopsy. Luckily, this one's an ultrasound biopsy, which won't take as long and be near as bad as the other one where I got the tag in. So I'm gonna so hopefully they'll call and schedule that but of course my luck, they'll call when I'm at Rainier tomorrow with almost no signal. So that'll be fun. I'm not looking forward to it, but it's some kind of lump that they want to take a look at. And the last time, the the one on the other side that they did a uh ultrasound with, he came back with benign, but this one he came back with, I'm not ruling out malignancy. So I'm like, great, great. So I have that to sit in my mind. Yeah, but I don't have time for any of this. Mm-mm. I'm just kind of putting it out in the universe that I'm just no, that's not gonna be it. Hey Sandy, how are you? Um, just put it out in the universe that this is not for me. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be healthy. I mean, you just love typing on phones. I have to have a stylus to type most of the time. So okay, okay, Paola. Um, so hopefully they can get it scheduled soon, so I get it done and over with. So the waiting gets done and over with. So I'm not sitting there wondering and wondering. Oh, fun. I hope it was a good visit. Something that actually makes you feel better. I got a call not 2 seconds after Ohana got off the phone with me. They called to tell me that they faxed an order over to my doctor for him to sign so they can get it faxed back so I can get scheduled. My doctor's office called with a completely different question. Yeah, keep your eyeballs on the road. That's fine, Sandy. That's I want you safe more than anything. Um, she asked if I see a neurologist or a pain doctor or nothing, and I'm like, no, just Mark. So she she says, okay, all right, thank you, just filling something out. So that tells me my insurance will probably. Oh, ouch. Oh, I'm sorry, hon. Hopefully it's making it better. Um, ouch. I can get. I don't have a lid on my pop, so I don't dare let go of my pop. Um, uh, the insurance will probably deny my migraine medication. Yep, just one word, Nana Papa. Somewhere I've got a video, and it was before she got her tubes. Well, she's like her dad. She had to have tubes. My youngest had to have tubes at 10 months old, but she was a little older. And so she really couldn't hear. The doctor said it was like hearing underwater. Yeah. Oh, I know, Janet, it's terrible. But I think she's like a year and a half or so. And she's playing, and all she's saying is, and it's hilarious, she's like, Nana Papa, Nana Papa, Nana Papa. So, yeah, it's so cute. Um, but once that girl got tubes in, she's not shut up since. She used to be really quiet because she thought everything was quiet. But now that she hears, um, my youngest was 10 months old, and he screamed the first time he heard a vacuum cleaner. He didn't know what it was. And he wasn't thrilled because we had to take away his bottle, and running the risk of I'm not sure exactly what, but he just went straight to solids. Okay, mine is painful. So I may just have something that's a fibrous tumor that's hitting a nerve somewhere. But yeah, here. You'll be able to understand this, Sandy. Let me go. Where did I put it? I'll share my screen of what they sent. Sometimes I think my chart can be just as bad, if not worse, than going to WebMD. Um, where we go? Share screen. Window. Yeah. Okay. So that's what it says. Yeah. I had she put me on an antibiotic I took for a little bit. It was only a 7-day thing. So, hey, Leah, it's good to see you. Damn it, you can't see me smile at you. Um, uh, but it's still sore. The redness went away, the heat went away. So maybe it is just an infected duct. Hopefully, um, it's just girls here, isn't it? Um, 32 years ago, when I was um, thank you, Janet. Uh, I was I was nursing. I had how do I put it politely? It wasn't I wasn't just lactating, I was also bleeding. Small amounts, and it was bright red. That would come out not all the time. And they couldn't did ultrasounds, they couldn't find anything, and they said the next test, if need be, was they would have to go through all the little holes in my areola and all that. So I was like, no, no, we're good there. I don't no needles, no, not a good idea, thank you. So yeah, that's what I gotta so that's what I got on my chart yesterday. I was like, great, wonderful. But at least I know it's an ultrasound biopsy, so it won't be as painful as the last one. Um, it's not excited about having a needle too close to my nipple, to put it lightly. It's not a comforting idea. So, but it's like I say, I keep putting it out in the universe. So I'm gonna be fine. I don't have time to not be fine. But financially wise, if I have to have something done, this is the best year to get it done. And then I'll probably end up most of fall going back and forth to Issaquah unless I can get all the tests done in one day. The cardiologist, because I know they're gonna put me on the treadmill and make me run and then lay down and then do an ultrasound of my heart and then get back on and run again and go back and forth. That was fun. Yeah. But I trust it. I trust Issaquah more than I do Yakima. And Yakima's so limited on doctors, the wait time is next to impossible to get in. And that's another reason I told doctor, just give me to Issaquah. Give 'em Swedish, I'll be fine. And I only had a month's wait. So it's the 19th I go. But today I go get the 3-year-old from daycare, get take her to Walmart, get her an extra pair of shoes so she can have shoes to get muddy in. She likes to try to still stuff her feet into her little gold cowboy boots. But we're like, "Honey, they're too big. Your feet are too big. The shoes are too small. You're growing." Maybe find her some little Croc-like shoes that she can put on, and she can put her little Spider-Man Croc Croc charms, Croc dec whatever they call, you can put in the holes of your shoes, like your Crocs. Yeah. Cool. That's just 17 miles from me. What was it for? I don't keep up on what happens in Yakima, or I know we got the fair coming up at the end of September. And and the last time I went to, oh, I have some on right now. Not the shoes, the slides. I live in them unless I go outside because if I'm watering the lawn, I just kick them off, because if I'm watering the lawn and I got to move water, my feet are so narrow, they'd want to slide out the front of the slide, so I just kick them off and go walk around the yard. So just Ilea, do not let them throw them into the dryer. I was looking for something to bounce around with my son's down jacket, and I had just got some uh, Realtree Crocs, comfortable, really liked them, and oh, cool, that's neat. That is neat, Janet. Um, so I thought, well, you throw a tennis ball into the dryer, to bounce around to break up the feathers so they don't all dry clumpy. And so I threw a shoe in. I went, well, this'll work. It's not gonna tear anything. It's not gonna. No, it didn't do a thing to the jacket, but it shrunk my shoe. Yeah, yeah. So I had basically one that was equivalent to a size 9 that I'm supposed to wear, and think this other one. Hey, Brazzy, I think this other one was about a size 7. So there went $35 right out the door. I mean, my son just thought it was hilarious. I'm like, I liked these shoes. They were comfortable. Just don't put them in the dryer. No. Now your My Pillow, you can put in the dryer and refluff it whenever you want, but not Crocs. Yeah. So, yeah, Brazzy, I was just saying that I may have to take a phone call for Ohana to schedule my biopsy. Yay. But this one should take less than an hour. It's just pretty much ultrasound the location, numb it, uh, make an incision, go in, get they want, and then glue it up and call it good. So, and I hope that will be the last of it. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna put a tag in it or not. Uh, the last tag, well, the only other tag the only one I have now. Good 2 months, I could feel it when I was on the Ring Fit exercising. You had to swing your arms back and forth. Yeah, I could feel it. It would poke me. So, yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Janet. Yeah, I'm hoping it's boring and normal too. And I'm hoping they call quickly too so I can get it over with. So, mhm. It's a little stressful last night when I'm sitting there reading that stuff and I'm like going, great. Lovely. But it's sure a heck of a lot faster than waiting for them to mail me a letter to tell me what's going on. So, yeah, that's yesterday's with a lid on it. But, I mean, if anything, just take the little lump out and call it good. Probably end up with a blasted dimple. I was talking with someone that she knew a gal who had a mastectomy, and they handed her a catalog, and it's just when you get your second set, they don't come with the little centerpiece. It's just flesh. And I'm like, can't you just save the centerpiece? At least for looks, because there won't be any nerves attached. But I don't know. I don't know how it works. I know my sister-in-law had hers removed. And she didn't get any add-ons afterwards. She just had them taken off. So she wouldn't have to worry down the road. And that's easier. That's one less article of clothing one has to wear. But she got to trade it for one of those sleeve things that tighten because of the lymph nodes were gone. So yeah, that's my whole experience with any kind of breast cancer. Nothing like, that's what my sister-in-law went through. Said, I guess no, they don't. It's just smooth skin. I guess you could have one tattooed on. Though I can't see me going up to Tim and going, "Hey, Tim, can you tattoo me 2 nipples, please?" I'd watch him fall right over. I mean, yeah. Yeah. That's like I said, Brazzy, I'm not thinking negative. I'm thinking I don't have time for this, so it can't be anything. It'll just be one trip to the doctor, and it should be over. I'm hoping. But yeah. Just don't know if my tattoo art. Yeah. I can't see Tim. But then, yeah, that's what I would do. Oh, cool. Tim's great with stuff like this, but yeah. Mm, I just, oh, but I've also seen some really cool tattoo work of people who um cover up their scarring. That's one gal had this beautiful, that looked like a crop top tank top thing, and it was all tattoo work to cover what she did. Oh, I know. We're staring at the floor anymore. God, I remember a girl I worked with. This was 30 years ago. She made the comment about nursing and kids, and she says, now I'm to the point where I just roll them up and stuff them in my bra. And I'm like, oh my God. You know, 33 years ago, I'm thinking, I really don't want to have to do that when I get older. But that was hilarious. But she had a couple of kids, and I know she's at least 15 years older than I am. Yeah, and get that right color. Yeah. God, I remember camping years back, and it was a year that it was like 110, and we're camping in tents, you know. So we all went to the lake and got into the water, and I remember getting getting back, and I'm looking at hubby. Oh, that's ice in the ice machine. I thought a cat was scratching. Um, I remember looking at him and going, Bradley's nipples are darker than mine. He goes, let's not bring that up around the campfire, shall we? And I said, no, no, no. It's just an observation. I ain't bringing it up around the campfire. Oh man, I worked in nursing homes, so yeah. I think I have. I remember that song as a kid. Can you what is it? Throw him over your shoulders like I forget what soldier. But yeah. Yeah, they went boobs they changed ears to boobs. So, yes. The kids one of the youngest, his friend came with us camping. He went a few times, and they thought it was hilarious to yell at Nelson's Ridge, we're at the base of this mountain where we camped, to yell upward and have the word boobs echo back and forth. And I'm like, oh my God. Hey, Mary, how are you? Yeah, they thought, Chris, I only raised boys, so for the most part, most of camping was just me and hubby and boys. So, yeah, they thought it was hilarious to yell that at the side of the hill and have it bounce back at them. And now I realize when we went camping and the quieter it got, how much we could hear from the campground by the lake, which is about a mile away. So I'm sure the poor people at camping at Bumping Lake campground could hear the boys yell boobs just to hear the echo. So, yeah. And it, so if they don't get the cabin open in time for next year, we'll be back at the campsite, but it is going to be so quiet. Because I would like the boys to come, or it's just me, hubby, my oldest extra son, and his husband. So, I was like last year, I was hoping another girl would come with us so I wouldn't be alone, be the only girl there. And Robbie starts laughing and he goes, Mama, between me and AJ, we make a 3/4 of a girl. So I'm like, okay, that works. But yeah, that was funny. But that's what I think the camping group is now, 4 people. Yeah, but max 15. I'm trying to feed that many? Holy God. I could have took some nice vacations on the money I spent on food for those people. Keeping them, because it's only a couple of girls. It was just college age boys who ate continually, just like the 13-year-old. I mean, I'm sweating. I did not open this window last night. We have a heat advisory for this weekend. It's going to be 89 in Packwood tomorrow. 90 some, I think, Saturday here. I don't have that attached. I don't have the window open. I'm going to see if I can get the window open. At least so I can turn on a little bit of air or something. Yeah. No, that's warm in the window. I want to at least be able to turn on the air conditioner at least. I gotta. All right, you gonna fight me the whole way? Okay, that's gonna be kind of loud, but I've got to cool down so I don't get sick. Oh, get that shut. Kind of shut. I really can't shut the door yet till the rat comes in tomorrow, so I can get all the robe things hung up in here. Oh, wow. 5 extra people. Girl, you're strong. I don't know if I could handle 5 extra people. Man. I don't remember the last time I had company that wasn't family. And by I mean family, I mean like my two boys. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's I no. That's why like I don't stay at like the down at the farm in the valley, the in-laws old house, which now we gave everybody decided just to give the house to the oldest sister because she took care of mom and dad at the end. So she, just gave her the house. And so Christmas and Thanksgiving is all there. And we had like 26 people for Thanksgiving. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's fun seeing them, but you're just drained. But I'll say, if you get 26 people together, most of us live in Washington. Yeah. Um, a good chunk of them live on the other side. Politics is not brought up. Neither's religion. So, um, we avoid that, which is very, very nice because all our political views are very, very different. Mine are, I hate the whole institution, you know, but so that's another thing we kept quiet too. We didn't discuss was the squirts. I know my sister-in-law asked if I had it. She was a big proponent of getting it, and I'm like, no, I got natural immunity. So I got ivermectin, and I was better in 4 days. So no, I don't need it. Yeah, uh, you know, uh, she worries. I can't say that I blame her, but she worries because she was the one who had the cancer, so she was really big on making sure everybody, you know, was taken care of and got stuff. And uh, I'm like, I'm the only one in the family who did, and I'll be the control group over here. So yeah, I can't. No, I just it's just like I've got. I'll go watch Billy Carson, and is that who I was watching? Talking about Thoth and the ancient religions. I'll go listen to that stuff all day. I don't want to listen to political stuff. No, I mean, oh, I didn't put out what I put out to TikTok and Clapper yet out here. Because I did a video. It starts out if you listen to the wording nowadays, if you hear revolution, run the other way. So we had that in 76. We need restoration. So yeah, but um, it's like in my in-laws, obviously with my last name, they're very Irish, Welsh. Uh, and there's me on Valentine on Thanksgiving. Yeah, yes, exactly better. Exactly. Hey Renee, how are you? Um I'm sitting over there laughing, thinking to myself, we're here at Thanksgiving, 20 some, just 26 people, and I'm the token Native American for Thanksgiving. Yeah, me and my boys are the token Native Americans there. Uh, and since I joined the family 38 years ago, um, we now have, with Christmas and Thanksgiving, we not only have ham, turkey, we also have tamales, and I make rice. So, yeah. Uh, Tubby was telling me the other day that he'd never really had tacos until we started dating. I'm like, how do you not have tacos? You know, he's like, He goes, my sister's tried with those preformed, what are they? Old El Paso taco shells. 3/4 of them are broken by the time you get them home. She goes, we tried those and it was just a disaster. I said, I can see. Yeah. Mother didn't cook because Mexican food was too fattening. So I had to learn to make my own tortillas and cook. I cook Mexican food by smell. So I couldn't tell you how to make rice until once you go and you know that cumin smell is just right, then you're done. You just leave it alone and you don't add any more. But I learned to make mole with chocolate. One of my relatives, I don't know how it goes. Great, I don't know what. Since my mother's great grandparents had 13 kids, my great grandma and my great aunt were like two ends of the spectrum for kids wise. So I don't know who, taught me stuff. Oh, bread. I miss making bread. I don't remember how to use the bread maker anymore. That's sad. Hubby knows how, but I don't know how to use it anymore. I just gave my son all but 2 of my glass loaf pans. Because it's just, we only need one, and he's like, well, I was only going to keep one. And let's see if I can turn this down. I'm starting to get cold. Oh wow, that's it. Come on, how do I get there? There we go. Oh man. Oh, I know, Renee. Me too. I used to do it in the oven, and you get that. This oven we have, I like, but I need to replace it. It has a setting, really low setting, so I just turn it on to 170, heat up to there, get your stuff, and then by the time you open it and you put it back in there to rise, it's just about the right temperature. So, oh, I'm going to their house. Tonight is baby girl's favorite. Steamed carrots, mashed potatoes, homemade mashed potatoes. I can't. Instant is for when you're in a hurry. And not healthy for you, banquet Salisbury steaks. Yeah. Oh boy, yeah. That would. That's awesome, Brazzy. Mine wants to get into the kitchen more. It's tough because the kitchen was mom's area. Yeah. And at this house, the kitchen isn't as big as the old house. Luckily, when the boys were learning to cook, we were at the old house, which had a good sized kitchen. This has got a 1930s city kitchen. So you have a small kitchen, a huge living room, good sized dining room. And so it's basically a 2-bed kitchen. So there's too many. One time we had 7 people squished in that kitchen making hamburgers. And the kids just thought it was a blast. Because what was it? In the early years of camping, okay, they would all come to the house the night before we left and then continue camping back at our house for another day. So we were all in the kitchen using leftovers to make burgers and stuff. And yeah. Yeah, I try to get out too because I'm one of these people who like to, if I'm using a pan, say I'm mixing a bowl and then I put it in the oven, I immediately go wash the bowl. I don't like just sitting, like having it sit there. Or the beaters for your blender, I'm washing them off as soon as I'm baking something in the oven again. That reminds me, I want to make my own cake this year. I found where I put the turntable for the cake. I had bought in a whole setup. The turntable, the little knife thing that cuts through the your cake so it's nice and flat. Well, I want a from scratch red velvet cake. I have to get. The only problem is I gotta be in town in Yakima by 5:30 that morning and stuck in town till 11:30 or 12:30. And then the next day, so I don't know when I'm gonna get this made. Maybe during the week. The next day, I want to be up at Twin Sisters Lakes, which is a good mile-and-a-half hike. It's not it's not a bad hike. It's relatively easy. There's one spot that's kind of uphill quite a way, quite a steep angle, but I think it's more the I want to get there, because it's two beautiful lakes, it's gorgeous lakes, um, and I'm gonna take my little scoopy thing for picking huckleberries because there should be some good sized huckleberries up there, but at that time. But since the cabin's not open, because by the looks of it, they should be able to fix it. Um, it's just a little bit of rot on the back porch steps. It's just so now I'm continually looking for if it's open so I can reschedule. I mean, I won't get to be nosy this weekend and go see what they've gotten done. Um, like I was last weekend. But because we're going off the other pass. Unless I can talk hubby into coming back Chinook Pass so I can stop and be nosy again. Because I want to get back up there. Oh, that would work. Yeah, because by then I won't have. Hopefully, I don't have an appointment. But like I do it on Thursday when I don't have any daycare kids at all to worry about. So should have seen my our wedding topper cake. My mother had that mummified in saran wrap. She had it wrapped so thick and so tight, we could actually eat it the next year. It wasn't too bad. So we broke it out. A friend of ours, well, his first wife, him and his first wife, uh, we didn't know this until after the guys started working together that we got married on the same day. We got married at 11 o'clock in the morning and they got married like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And so we just shared our cake top with them because theirs tasted like freezer. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, she had that thing just every which way she could wrap it with saran wrap. Oh, but tell you one thing, uh, well, I'm never gonna do it again, but uh, and I'm pretty sure the youngest, when he gets married, they're just gonna go to the courthouse. But uh, real flowers are beautiful. Real roses are gorgeous. You don't have anything to save though. By the time we got back from our honeymoon, my mother had thrown away, all not just thrown away, gave away the roses, because it was Catholic wedding, so there was flowers and roses everywhere, and she gave the flowers to family and stuff. And so when I got back, all I had was where the flowers were in my bouquet holder, the piece of plastic with the plastic lace on the outside. That's all I got. I'm pretty sure our wedding glasses have now cracked. I don't know what I got left. I don't think I got the garter left. Maybe. It was purple. Imagine that. Purple. My wedding was in purple and gray. But yeah, I didn't have any flowers to take home to press to nothing. They were all gone. Got my dress at J.C. Penney's back when they were in the Yakima Mall. It had the Lego mutton sleeves, so they were tight up to here and then really poofy. She spent back then. I remember it was $50 for an A-line strapless bra. I didn't like it. It was uncomfortable. So I didn't wear one for my wedding. So, yeah, it was really nice. Kind of the bridesmaids were like a Southern kind of style dresses. The guys had ascots. Yeah, it came out pretty nice for a 19 and 20-year-old getting married. So, and then actually, now that I think about it, my aunt made my dress for afterwards, and it was in this color, like my drapes. Now that I still have it downstairs, it'll never fit again. But yeah. And my dress is in the garage in a box somewhere. I don't know what to do with it. It won't fit my son's fiance. For one, she's way taller than I am. It'd be like high waters to her ankles. And she's like me. Neither one of us like sleeves. So she, first thing, if she had to alter it, I would, at this point in my life, would remove the sleeves completely. But I don't know what the hell to do with it. It has the long cathedral train that you button up in the back, or you can carry around your wrist. Yeah. I don't know what to do with it. I guess play clothes for somebody. I don't know. My wedding shoes are long gone. And because when I got married, I was just a little over 100 pounds. You'd never guess that now. So my shoes were a double A width and a triple A heel in white satin. Yeah. So those are long gone. Somewhere in my wedding pictures, when they go to get the garter. What is this? Oh, it's a cod liver oil. I have one dress shoe on and one of my leather flats on the other foot because I don't do heels. That's probably where mine will go if I can get to it. As I don't have a 2-car garage. I have a 2-car storage area that has 1 car in it that's not running. I mean, it would run if the transmission would get swapped out. It's just getting the time. It's 2001 Volkswagen Golf. Cute little car. And I'm sure the transmission can't be probably no more bigger than this to pop into it. It's not heavy or anything. It's not like putting a transmission in the El Camino. That was a bear. But yeah, I could do that. Turn it into dresses for Kira. Mhm. I wanna take I don't know if I got enough shirts to do it, though. I saw someone and I could just do it one side and the other side with some kinda Christmas material or whatever. They took, uh, old flannel shirts and, uh, cut them into, like, stars or teddy bears or hearts or whatever, put a little bit of padding, kinda made it like a padded Christmas ornament. I've still got a couple of my father-in-law's shirts. I could make one for all the kids. They can have a piece of their dad's shirt because I don't know if there's. I know she got rid of a lot of other clothes. I don't think she's got any of his shirts left. But I wanted to do that, or I've seen people make a pillow out of them. But I only have 2 shirts. I could probably only do just a little, cut it out on my Cricut and sew it up, and they could each have something for Christmas. But there's so many things I want to do and things I don't have. There's wants and have time, and they don't always go together. They go like this. So I don't know. Next week, though, that's why I keep telling myself, this week was out the door. Let's see, this is Doctor's Tuesday, Doctor Wednesday, go to town to get baby today, go to Rainier tomorrow. Hopefully, I only have one appointment next week, and I can stay home for the rest of the week and get some shit done. And so by the time I get my butt up, exercise, and get moving, my day starts at right after this ends. That's when I start getting stuff done. And then I'm up to midnight and I'm wondering why I'm so tired the next day. Princess here could get up earlier than 9:30. It wouldn't kill me. But no. Then I would have to go to bed earlier than midnight. So I don't think I need that on anymore. But at least I've already got it pre-set up for when. Does it shut off? There we go. It's already set up for when baby gets there. She can have the air conditioner be nice and cool. She likes sleeping in the cold. She just likes the cold. She likes her bathwater cold. I'm like, honey, that's too cold. You're gonna give yourself pneumonia. But yeah, she likes anything. She likes it cold. I'm like, okay. But then I'm the same way. I can sleep. As long as I got enough blankets, I can sleep. I love it when the room's 50 some bedrooms 50 some degrees. Hubby doesn't like it, but I do. I said I just, tell myself it's like we're camping. Your head's cold, but it feels good and you get some really good sleep. I mean, my air conditioner in there's at nighttime is set to 68 degrees. I'm bundled up to my neck, but I sleep good. So, it reminds me. You should make stuff from it. I have pillows. I have white kneeling pillows. Where did I put it? Somewhere. I don't know where. It was a Mexican tradition to give the bride and groom dimes. And I have mother's little container and the silk little thing, and the dimes are tucked underneath it, and they're like old Liberty dimes because they got married in 61. Ours, when the priest went to bless them, we knocked them off of the little where you kneeled. Yeah, they went straight to the floor, and I went, yeah, that's pretty much how our life's gonna go. One of those things, for prosperity, they give you dimes, and ours ended up on the floor. I'm like, yep, that'll be our life. So, though I crack up. I was laughing the other day because we got Kroger has what do they call it, private selection or whatever it is. It's a Fred Meyer's, the their version of not boar's head, but just like sliced ham and stuff. And I'm laughing because I'm peeling the labels off of the plastic container because they're nice, good, reusable plastic containers. And I'm laughing and I'm telling hubby, I said, "Oh my God," because both of us were raised by the silent generation who went through the depression. So they taught us to save everything. I said, you can take where did I put that? You can take the kid out of the poor, but you can't take the poor out of the kid. As I'm saving these little containers, and I'll put them in the fridge and use them for leftovers, and the stains, and I'd throw it away. No big deal. But hi, cool. How are you? I could do some cool this. Well, that didn't sound right. Some cool air this weekend because we have a high. We have a high heat index warning for up here. And it's going to be like 90 degrees in September. Yeah. I want to go back to the 60s like it was last week. But yeah, so I have like 4 or 5 of those in my big drawer at the bottom with all the rest of my plasticware for my leftovers. I mean, it would be nice for crayons or whatever. So, I could work good for crayons because if the kids step on the box and it cracks, just throw it away and break out another one. So, it's cheap, disposable. I used to love it when we had a place to recycle plastic, but they stopped taking plastic and styrofoam. Because I'd get rid of all my plastic up there. I'd have almost nothing, with the recycling, the cardboard and everything, and the cans. I'd have almost nothing in my garbage can, so I could just start throwing other shit away as long as it fit in the garbage lid closed. I just wouldn't have to, save it for a dump run. I could just start chucking it away. I mean, it's like I got tired of uh, fluorescent light bulbs hanging around because we never remembered to take them to the dump to get rid of them. So I just sat out there one day with a cat litter bag and a hammer, just the bottom of the bag, and just started working them way down. Duct taped it all up, threw it in the garbage. They didn't know it. But I miss it now. I have plastic, Luckily, the one thing, I make my own soap now. So I'm not continually throwing away those big orange containers of Tide soap from Costco, taking up all that room. Thank you, cool. Welcome to Miss Dragon's menagerie. All is welcome. We're a crazy little bunch here, but the best part of that about being crazy and insane? They haven't figured out how to tax that yet. Nope, they haven't figured out how to tax. Give it time, though. They will. They will. So, yeah, we're a fun little bunch. I never really have a topic. If someone wants to bring something up, throw it up here. We'll talk about it. And I'm not, mm, I'm nothing fancy. I'm a housewife. It's like people who, they want to suddenly add you on different things, and then they want to immediately talk to you. And the first thing I start out with is, I'm a broke ass housewife. They usually don't talk to me again. Because most of them out there just want to, see how much money they can scam off you. And I'm like, yeah, I have to have some of that stuff first. If I did, I probably wouldn't be shopping on Temu. It's getting to be a large collection. That's why I need the clothing rack that's showing up tomorrow, probably while we're gone. I'm hoping it goes to the post office. I don't think anybody wants to. They think they got something really nifty off the porch and go, "Oh, a $20 clothing rack. Yeah, that was nice," you know. But I can hang them up so they don't uh, sag, or you know how you leave a shirt on a hook for too long. There's that pointy part where the hook was. Yeah, I got these guys spread out on two little hooks. I need to get them on. Yeah, I really got to work on this room. But like I said, I'll have a bed on it tonight. Hopefully, I'll get it taken down tomorrow after she leaves, so I can work on this Saturday. One of the hot days, and I'll just run myself with the air conditioner in here, and maybe I can get hubby to put up that big panoramic picture, so I get it out here before I break it. Oh, so much to do in so little time. Thank you, cool. So honestly, when I first started, uh, actually when I first started, I had 58 subscribers over slow motion bumblebees that I took up in the hills. But my like 2 3 minute videos that I write are I started out writing them for my sons, since nothing dies in the internet. They could go back to the Wayback Machine or whatever and still find, hear mom talk to them, get a little bit of advice from mom after I'm gone. And people kind of liked it, so I just keep doing it. I got one that's going to be, I don't think, I'll, I'm pretty sure YouTube will squish it and they'll get no views, but I probably won't get any hate from it either, because it basically mentions we're run by a corporate oligarchy. So that'll probably get squished by YouTube and all the rest of them. Um, I'm on TikTok, Clapper, Instagram, same name. I've had this screen name Miss Dragon for, good God, 20 years now. Oh my God. Yeah, good old Taps. The Atlantic Paranormal Society message board. That's what I picked up the nickname. I got the name Miss Dragon. Back in the days of MySpace, when we were actually learning how to code, we pretty much had to learn how to do that so we could put up those sparkly little gifs we'd put on everybody's page, and the mud said good morning. You'd have to do it on animation shop, whatever, that went with Photoshop that I used to know how to use. I don't know how to use anymore. So, but guys, I should get going. Gotta go get the little ankle biter. She's such a good kid. It was raining. I didn't get any pictures of her out there. I kicked myself. It was raining as we were out there picking huckleberries. It was kind of cold, muddy. She didn't complain. She wasn't exactly thrilled when she got soaked, because you're going through the bushes and whatnot. And, so she finally had to go into the expedition and just take her pants off and get in her little blanket and eat. And she was just happy though. Oh, my shorts. I spend most of my morning meme farming for everybody. Try to find the dankest memes that I can put up here. Yeah. When the creative Telegram got arrested, I was like, oh shit. Because that's where my memes come from. This Telegram. So I got a couple good ones today I'm gonna put up after this. One of them is gonna be labeled police interview. And the other one's going to be labeled Disney princess. So I can do those while I'm sitting there waiting for her to get the little one to get all her stuff together at the daycare. It's all right, guys. Have a fabulous weekend. I should be back Monday, even though it's Labor Day. Maybe I'll get the energy and make hamburgers. I just gotta remember to buy all the shit that goes with it, because I have a burger, and it's specifically labeled. Because I grind my own, so I vacuum pack it. This is like a Minnesota goodbye. So I'll vacuum pack it in like a 2-pound, and it'll write burgers on it, so I know that's what it's for. Other than that, it's like 1 pound for Hamburger Helper. My own ground chuck that I put into Hamburger Helper. I need to make my own Hamburger Helper. But oh, my nose itches now. All right, guys, I love you all. And Paola, all my love, Miss Dragon. And I am there with you at the end of House of Dragons, and now we wait for season 3. Ooey, I don't want to wait. All right, guys, I shall catch you all on the flip side. And away we go. Thank you for being part of Miss Dragon's menagerie. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my love, Miss